Wages.Cloud is all about simplicity. This video will show you just how easy it is to submit and process your payroll. So if you've got a cuppa, let's get started. Part 3. Submitting payroll. Log in your usual way, selecting your pay scheme. The first page you're taken to is Submit Payroll, but if this is the first time that you've submitted payroll, take a quick look in Settings first. You'll see at the top 3 options. Suppress WTD notifications. That refers to the Working Time Directive, which is guidance along the number of hours that a member of staff should be doing. This will alert you if you've gone over this figure, in case you've made an error and entered too many hours, for example. The second option, Auto Reset Submission, well, this means each time you go to submit payroll, the figures you entered last period will have reset. Email payslips unfinalised, well, if you'd rather control when the employees receive their payslips, just uncheck this box, otherwise they'll be emailed directly when you finalise your pay run. At the bottom we have employer bank details. These are only required if you wish to create a file that you can then use to upload to your bank for quick processing of employee payments. So let's go back to Submit Payroll. When you go onto the screen, you'll see some icons along the line of each employee. Let's take a quick look at what they are. The eye icon allows you to view all the details of that employee. The timer icon means you can put that employee on hold this period and not process anything for them. They won't get a payslip and no hours will be processed. On the right hand side, the plus means that you can add additional payments. This is where you would also give us information on sickness, for example. Then we've also got an empty space, a speech bubble. You can click here to give us any other information that you can't find where else you can put it. This is rarely used because there's a lot of options of where you can tell us what you need to tell us. Now remember, if you are adding additional information, that means when you finalise it won't process instantly because one of our team will have to review it prior to it being processed. This information you entered when you first set up the employees on Add Employee. So let's take a look at the plus again and let's see exactly what we can add here. Well, you can give additions such as a bonus, some tips, or some overtime payments. For example here, 4 hours of overtime at an increased rate of £25. You can add other additions, it all depends what you want. Deductions also, for example, a cash advance. If you've given a cash advance to an employee, you can have that deducted from their pay. Again, you can add a new one depending on what you require. Absence is logged here too. So you've got holiday information. You can choose the reason. That can be holiday, sickness, paternity, for example. Next, court orders. If there's a court order being applied to a member of staff's pay, then you can add details about that here. And you can also set that member of staff as a leaver. In the speech bubble, it's simply an empty box. If it's a question you've got, the FAQ section can usually help, or you can contact us. So once you've entered all the information and the hours that you require, click Next. That will give you an option then to see exactly how much that run will cost you. Then finalise payroll. We double check that you're ready to process. Assuming you are, select Yes, and it's now submitted. Once you have submitted your first pay run, you'll then see that in Reports. So select Reports, and then you can take a look at Summaries, for example. Select the period you want the summary for, hit Go, and you'll see exactly what we just processed. From Reports, you could also see your tax and NI bill. Again, select the correct period. And there you are, you have exactly the information you need on your tax bills for that period. You can save it, print it, anything you need to. So thanks for watching. You now know how to set up a new pay scheme, how to add employees, and how to process payroll. Let us know what other guides would be helpful.